Iranian state-sponsored hackers carried out a cyber attack on critical infrastructure in Israel. The attack utilized a type of malware known as a wiper, which is designed to cause damage and destruction to a target's systems and data. The specific target of the attack was not disclosed, but it is believed to have been a key part of Israel's infrastructure. The hackers used several methods to gain access to the target's systems, including spear phishing emails and exploiting vulnerabilities in software. Despite the attackers' efforts to cover their tracks, they were eventually caught by a joint operation between Microsoft and Israeli cybersecurity experts. The attackers had used Microsoft's Azure cloud platform to host some of their infrastructure, and this ultimately led to their discovery. By analyzing the activity on the Azure platform, Microsoft and the Israeli experts were able to identify the hackers and their methods. The attackers had tried to cover their tracks by deleting logs and other evidence, but this was ultimately unsuccessful. This incident highlights the ongoing threat posed by state-sponsored hackers and the importance of strong cybersecurity measures. It also demonstrates the need for close cooperation between governments, private companies, and cybersecurity experts to prevent and respond to cyber attacks. Let's explore the implications of the attack. The implications of the attack are significant, particularly for organizations that rely on cloud services such as Microsoft Azure. The attack demonstrated that sophisticated threat actors, such as state-sponsored hackers, are able to breach the security of cloud service providers and access customer data. This attack also highlights the importance of implementing strong security measures, including multi-factor authentication and regular security audits, to protect against cyber threats. Additionally, the incident serves as a reminder for organizations to review their incident response plans and ensure they are prepared to quickly and effectively respond to a cyber attack. The attack may also have broader geopolitical implications, as it further strains the relationship between the United States and Iran. The U.S. government has accused Iran of sponsoring numerous cyber attacks against American targets, and this incident may lead to increased tensions between the two countries. Highlighting the importance of security. The recent incident involving Iranian hackers targeting Microsoft's Azure cloud platform and the subsequent repercussions highlight the critical importance of security in today's increasingly digital world. Cyber attacks are becoming more frequent, sophisticated, and destructive, posing a significant threat to organizations of all sizes and industries. The attack on Azure highlights the importance of implementing robust security measures and staying vigilant against potential threats. Organizations must prioritize security and invest in the necessary tools and resources to safeguard their networks, data, and systems against cyber threats. This includes implementing strong passwords, using multi-factor authentication, regularly updating software and systems, conducting regular security audits and risk assessments, and training employees on best practices for cybersecurity. Additionally, incidents such as this underscore the need for international cooperation and collaboration to combat cybercrime. As cyber attacks become more global and cross-border, governments and organizations must work together to share information, coordinate response efforts, and hold perpetrators accountable. The security of the digital world is a shared responsibility, and it is only by working together that we can ensure a safer and more secure future. Let's discuss current state of cybersecurity threats and the ongoing efforts to combat them. The current state of cybersecurity threats is ever-evolving and complex. With the increasing digitization of our world, the number of potential attack vectors for cybercriminals has grown significantly, and attacks can come from anywhere in the world. These threats can range from simple phishing attempts to more sophisticated attacks involving ransomware, malware, and advanced persistent threats, APTs. One of the biggest challenges in combating cybersecurity threats is the constant development and evolution of new threats. As soon as a vulnerability is discovered and patched, cybercriminals may find a new way to exploit it. Additionally, with the growth of the Internet of Things, IoT, there are more and more connected devices with security vulnerabilities that can be exploited. To combat these threats, there are ongoing efforts to improve cybersecurity. Governments and private organizations around the world are investing heavily in developing new technologies and best practices to mitigate the risk of cyber attacks. This includes the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning to identify and respond to threats in real time, as well as the development of more robust encryption and authentication technologies to protect data. There is also a growing emphasis on educating users about cybersecurity best practices, such as avoiding clicking on suspicious links and using strong, unique passwords. By promoting a culture of security awareness, we can all play a role in reducing the risk of cyber attacks and protecting our personal and sensitive data. There are several steps that individuals and organizations can take to protect themselves from similar cyber attacks. 1. Keep software up to date. Make sure that all software, including operating systems and applications, are kept up to date with the latest security patches and updates. Cybercriminals often exploit vulnerabilities in outdated software. 2. Use strong passwords. Use strong and unique passwords for all accounts and avoid using the same password across multiple accounts. Consider using a password manager to generate and store complex passwords. 3. Enable two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second form of verification, such as a code sent to a mobile device, in addition to a password. 4. Be wary of suspicious emails and links. Cybercriminals often use phishing emails or links to trick people into providing sensitive information or downloading malware. Be cautious of any unsolicited emails or links, and never provide personal information unless you are sure of the sender's identity. 5. Backup data regularly. Regularly back up all important data to an external hard drive or cloud-based storage. This will ensure that important data can be restored in case of a cyber attack or other data loss event. Use antivirus software. Use reputable antivirus software and keep it up to date. This will help protect against malware and other cyber threats. Educate yourself and employees. It is important to stay informed about the latest cybersecurity threats and best practices for staying safe online. Consider providing cybersecurity training to employees to help them recognize and avoid common cyber threats. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you find this valuable.